భద్రం పశ్య అక్షభిర్యజత్రాः స్థిరైరంగైः దృష్టువాగుంసస్తనూభిः వ్యసేమ దేవహితం యదాయుః స్వస్తి న ఇంద్రో వృద్ధశ్రవాः స్వస్తి నః పూషా విశ్వవేదాः స్వస్తి నః తార్క్ష్యో అరిష్టనేమిః స్వస్తి నో బృహస్పతిర్దదాతు. ఓం శాంతి శాంతి శాంతి. ఓం శాంతి శాంతి శాంతి. అగ్నే నయ సుపథారాయేస్మాన్ విశ్వాని దేవా వయునాని విద్వాన్ యుయోధ్యస్మ జుపురాణమేను. ఏం కావాలి ఇద్దరు వచ్చావా ముయ్యసు తెరవండి, కంప్లీట్ గా తెరవండి. అది వచ్చి డోర్, బేస్మెంట్ డోర్ తెరవంటున్నా, తెరవబడుతున్నా పూర్తిగా. అగ్నేనయ సుపథారాయే అస్మాన్ విశ్వాని దేవా వయునాని విద్వాన్ యుయోధ్యస్మ జురాణమేను భూయిష్ఠాం తే నమ ఉక్తిం విధేమ. ఓం శాంతి శాంతి శాంతి. ఓం ఆ బ్రహ్మన్ బ్రాహ్మణో బ్రహ్మవర్చసి జాయతాం ఆ రాష్ట్రే రాజన్యః శూరైషవ్యో అతివ్యాధి మహారథో జాయతాం దుర్ద్రీధేను ఓఢానడ్వాన్ ఆసుః సప్తిః పురంధిర్యోషా జిష్ణురథేష్ఠాః సభేయో యువా అస్య యజమానస్య వీరో జాయతాం నికామే నికామే నః పర్జన్యో వర్షతు ఫలవత్యో న ఔషధయః పచ్యంతాం యోగక్షేమో నః కల్పేతాం. ఓం శాంతి శాంతి శాంతి. ఓం ఆప్యాయంతు మమాంగాని వాక్ప్రాణశ్చక్షుః శ్రోత్రమథో బలమింద్రియాణి చ సర్వాణి సర్వం బ్రహ్మోపనిషదం అహం బ్రహ్మ నిరాకుర్యామ్. మమ బ్రహ్మ నిరాకరోతు అనిరాకరణమస్తు అనిరాకరణం మే అస్తు. తదాత్మని నిరతేయ ఉపనిషత్సు ధర్మాః తే మయి సంతు తే మయి సంతు. ఓం శాంతి శాంతి శాంతి. We have been going with the Arishta Nivrutti Mantraha from Sarvaveda Mantraha, edited, published by Ramakrishna Ashram people, editors, and there are around 12 passages which are collected from different Vedic texts, and we have some portions here being drawn from the Brahmana texts. And it's a miscellaneous one. There is no particular drafting of continuous text here because the Arishta is sin, is the bad karma, is the unfortunate things that we were all doing, and also unapproved things that we are all doing. So all of them have got to be condoned because we have got the gati, emaschama, itischame, gatischame, itnena kalpantaham, ema, journey. Iti, the history we are building up. Gati, the goal. Shatamanam bhavatu, shatayu purushaha is the goal. And after the manam, measurement, there is also paraloka, which we have learned from the Aitariya Upanishad, Aitariya Maharshi, that we are to be not contented with the life in this birth only, but we have to make a preparation for a happier life, yet more in other world. That's why in Mahanarayana Upanishad, the Rishi says, Yo pamayatanam Veda ayatanavan bhavati. So for all that is apaha. The water is the source. And water is Agni. Apo vaidagum sarvam. Vishwa bhutanyapaha. Pranavapaha. Pasavapaha. So this way, amritam vai apaha. So the water is the source. And what is the water? Amrutam. If you don't drink water, done. So anna implies that drinking of the water too. Therefore, annavan annado bhavati. See, anybody who has got food with him, he will be able to eat the food. Without the food, no, it cannot be annada. So, like that, we have the meaning being given to us that asti paralokaha, asti parabrahma, we're all brahmas only, but there is one more higher brahma, chairman, who is monitoring the whole thing. Therefore, Ishana sarvavidyanam, Ishvara sarvabhutanam brahma, adhipatihi brahma. So, Sivaha brahma. So, these are all some of the statements which are already present in our Vedic texts, telling you that we have some opening to be made by ourselves by attempting to get rid of the Arishta. So, in the 10th paragraph ending, we have noted that Devatanam Sayujyam Sastitam Samanalokatam Yanti. Those people who clear themselves of their sins here, they will go and mix with the gods. And they will be joining the yajna performances. And they will have equal status, samana lokata, as much status of rank that the gods have, that also you get. So you get the divine ranking when you are in the company of the gods. If you are in the company of sajjanas, you will be also included as a sajjana. If we are all in this durjanas company, whether or not you do it, but you will be reckoned as a durjana. It is something like people say in Telugu, తాటి చెట్టు కింద పాలు తాగిన కళ్ళు తాగినట్టు దోషం వస్తుంది అంటారు. Underneath a palm tree, you may drink milk, but milk color and the juice, that daru color, same. So that's why people mistake. Maybe you are drinking milk. That's why the sangatya, the associateship which you have got, is always a matter of judgment. And so we have to be doing that. So samana lokatam yanti. So this is what has been declared prahuhu, that those people who have cleared their arishta, they will be able to reach up the higher planes. So this we concluded in our previous class. Now we go with the next 11th passage, which one of you have already read it, but I just try to give you the meaning. Prapadye, prapadye, prapadye. Prapadye, prapadye, prapadye. How many times you have got? The prapadye has many times, because your approach is always to seek and settle down at a higher, better situations. The points that are referred here, bhuhu, arth, bhuvaha, antarikshaloka, swaha, Sargaloka. These are the three lokas. And again, all the three lokas, you should be able to connect. And then Brahma Prapadye, page number 222, Sarvaveda Mantraha, 11th passage I am going with. So ultimately, what is our goal? To get Brahma Jnanam, to get knowledge about the higher principle, the higher divinities, and who are all declared as Bruhat. Then Brahma Kosham, Kosha and the sheath, or the source, or the treasure, the preserving locations. So where the Brahma emanated, and what made Brahma to come up, and what are the details of Brahmadeva. All these are important points. And ultimately, what is the next goal? Amritam prapadye. You should seek to get the amritam, the juice, immortality. And that is the highest, sweetest liquid. Amritam Prapajya. Actually, this Amritam factories are there in the heaven. So, because the gods live upon drinking Amritam. Plus, from Bhulokam, the Tuppa, the ghee. And the source for the Amritam also is to be sought over. Amrita Kosham Prapajye. And Brahma Kosham, Anudu, how many divisions it is having? It has got 4 divisions. Chaturchalam Brahma Kosham. We are getting the knowledge regarding the higher next world. Yena Brahma Kosham Andre. So what are those 4 jalas? We have got to find out. Already that has been given to us in the earlier lines or earlier paragraph. Then yam mrityuhu na avapasyati tam prapadye. See, even for the Mrityu Devata, as we understand from this expression, there is the jurisdiction, something like the gravitational force. See, in the atmosphere, up to some layer upwards, we have the power of attraction. Adhyayana, we are all stable. Your gravitational arena ದಾಟಿದ ಮೇಲೆ you cannot remain stand still. You will float and you will go not in the particular direction that you want. Therefore, you have to use some gadgets, some craft which goes beyond the gravitation but will go in a scheduled direction, which your computer screen will be monitoring. Therefore, ಆದರೆ ಇದು ಬೇರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಮೃತ್ಯು should not think of you, which means you had a ಮೃತ್ಯುಂಜಯತಿ ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ಮೃತ್ಯುವನ್ನು ಜಯ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂದರೆ ತಪಸ್ವಿ ಪುಣ್ಯೋ ಭವತಿ ಯಾರು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಡಿವಿನಿಟಿ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುಯಾಲಿಟಿನ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಾರೋ and those people will be able to cross over the limits of mrityu. Rather, in other words, mrityu will not know about you at all. That's really interesting thing. ನಾವು ಅವನ್ನ ಗೊತ್ತು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ದೇ ಇರ್ಬೋದು because of the sensory enjoyments and other reasons, but mrityu will be always catching you up. You can't do anything for a long time. You can't eat anything for a long time. If at all you insist on continuing, then you are in problems. So, but when once you are beyond the purview of mrityu, then you are safe. That's exactly what you call moksha. That is exactly what you call Sargaloka Prapti, where you are with the gods and other safer regions of the Sargaloka or Divyaloka. And Devan Prapadye. How many gods are there? Once somebody will say that in our Vedic text, Brahmana says, can you give a count of the hair you have got in your body? No. So, how many gods are there? As many hair as there on our body, so many and more. Something like the stars also. Therefore, Devan Prapadye means that you are going to reach up the place, the location, the living places, or the moving places of the various divinities. But ultimately, your aim is to reach Paramatma. That's why it is said, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. And when you read Vedas or Kavyas or some such scriptural literature, what is going to happen to you? That is Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksheshu, Vaisachanyam. Mhm. So Vaisachanyam means Chakshu is there. You will develop differently, a different perspective. So, different perspective you are able to get on. That's why Devan Prapadjenoga and all gods are administrative officers, powers, forces. And they are guarding the body inside and outside. Therefore, every day we make a prayer to Mahavishnu saying that apavitra pavitrova sarvavasthangato viva yaha smaret pundarikaksham saha bahihi abhyantarataha suchihi saha suchihi. How like the suchitvam is obtained internal and external when you are able to remember, make prayer to Pundarikaksha. Vishnu has got everything important, physical, mental, and spiritual, and otherwise. Therefore, so when you go to the gods, how do you go to God? The gods have got their own loka, their own cities. Devapuram. Even in our Bharat, you have got Deva Kshetram. It's called Bharat. So, Brahmana Nirmitam. What is Bharat? It is one created by the gods. The Brahmana Nirmitam anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Therefore, all gods are staying in a location common, like anybody, all people living in different cities, different countries, and all that. So there are the entire Bhubhagam, Earth has been divided, and atmosphere also plays a role, and therefore you observe that people are all settled in different countries. It's all matter of convenience and organizational comfort. Therefore, you approach the gods, and when you approach the gods, you are going to the city of the gods. So when you go to the North India and Devabhumi, where there is this Chardham, Kedarnath, Badrinath, Muktinath, so many Nathas are there. So that is the area where gods have walked. Even that you got in Kashmir, we have got that almost all gods. So that's what we call it Devapuram. ನಾವಿರೋ ಪುರವನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ದೇವಪುರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದರೆ ವಾತಾವರಣ ಮಾರುತ್ತೆ. There are so many temples in the Bharat. And all temples have got a great mahima. And they're all built by Chakravartis, Maharajas, how they were doing. Mahabalipuram, you see that, in Hampi and in Tanjavur, in Srirangam, in Mudibidri. All that is taken to be Devapuram. ಆ ದೇವಪುರದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಊಟ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಜ್ಞವೇದಿ ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಫೈರ್ ಆಲ್ಟರ್, ಯು ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್. ದಿ ಫೈರ್ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ is the dining table, in which whatever you put there, it is meant for the gods. They will come, accept it and go by. Therefore, ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಏನಂದರೆ, ನಾವಿರೋ ಪುರ ಬೇರೆ. ಪುರಿಸೇತಿ ಇತಿ ಪುರುಷಃ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಪುರುಷರು. ಡಸಂಟ್ ಮೀನ್ ವುಮನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇಂಪ್ಲೈಡ್ ಇಟ್. Arrangement in the body is different for the convenience of generations to come up. That's what in Prashna Upanishad, Pippalad Maharshi tells you, it is called as the Prajapati Vratam. There are only two vratas. One, Brahmacharya Vratam, two, Prajapati Vratam. And ಎರಡು ಬೇಡ ಅನ್ನುವಾಗ ಸನ್ಯಾಸಿ ಬರುತ್ತಾನೆ. ದೇವಪುರಂ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಅಹಂ ವರ್ಮಣ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ ಪರಿವೃತಃ. ನನ್ನ ಸಮಾಚಾರ ಏನಪ್ಪ? ಓಕೆ, ದೇವತೆಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅಮೃತ ಇದೆ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಲೋಕ ಇದೆ, ಒಂದೊಂದು ಟೌನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಇದೆ, ಲೇಔಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ what is that I can, what is that? What about my status? Because, aham is always frail. Everybody, aham, individuals. All the individuals are but blood bottle. Raktada sisa. Andre 6 liters of blood continuously working in our body, with pressure. And that is making you this, that, and all that. So, for all that, who is the protector? Varmana Brahmana Parivrataha Parivrataha. So, all kind of enclosure, protection, encompassing, everything is being done by Brahmadeva, who is the Srishtikarta. That's why in Bhagavad Gita, Gopinath, in Slokapa Gnapka Bharata, Brahmarpanam Brahmavihi Brahmana Nirmitam Pura Tena Brahmaiva Gantavyam Brahma Karma Samadhina. Nodra? Illi, you can see the link up. See, Varma andre protection. ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ವರ್ಮರು, ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಶರ್ಮಗಳು, ವೈಶ್ಯರು ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠಿಗಳು. ಬಾಕಿಯವರೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ಮೂರು ವರ್ಣಗಳನ್ನು ಉದ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರು 3 ಜನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ ಸೊಸೈಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಆ ಫಲ ಇವರು ಏನು ಮಾಡದೇ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಟೋಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ there is a division of your punyam. Don't think that you get all punyam by yourself. No selfishness. 50% of the punyam done by you goes to the wife, consort. And regarding 50, again, there is a division and distribution. This is how our scriptures tell you that kurvanneveha karmani ಜೀವೇಚ್ಛೆ ಸತಂ ಸಮಾಹ. ನೀನು ಕೆಲಸ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ, ನೀವು ಜೀವನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾನೇ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಪುಣ್ಯ. ಸೊ ಜಿಜೀವೇತ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಜೀವನ ಕರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕಪ್ಪ ಬದುಕಬೇಕು? ಥೂ ಅನ್ನೋದರ ತಪ್ಪು. ಬದುಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ದೇವರು ಅನುಗ್ರಹ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಅದೃಷ್ಟ. ಅದನ್ನು ಸದ್ವಿನಿಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಅದೃಷ್ಟ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಎ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ವೇದಃ ಶಿವಃ, ಶಿವೋ ವೇದಃ, ವೇದಾಧ್ಯಾಯೀ ಸದಾಶಿವಃ, ತಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಸರ್ವಪ್ರಯತ್ನೇನ ವೇದಮೇವ ಅಭ್ಯಸೇತ್. ನೋಡಿದ್ರ? ಸೊ ಸರ್ವಪ್ರಯತ್ನೇನ ಅನ್ನೋದು ರೆಡ್ಡಿಂಕಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೈನ್. ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇದೆಯೋ ಆ ಎಫರ್ಟನ್ನು ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೋರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. I don't want to miss the class in spite of the pain I undergo in my tongue when I am talking, but I am able to bear it. We always make a prayer to God. If at all there is some change in the body, the Paramatma must give you to bear that change and then go with the routine. Therefore, ಆ ತರಹ ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ವರ್ಮಣ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ ಪರಿವೃತಃ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ. And as I quoted to you, ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ ನಿರ್ಮಿತಂ ಶರೀರಂ, ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ ನಿರ್ಮಿತಂ ಲೋಕಂ, ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ ಪಾಲಿತಂ ಲೋಕಂ. So everything is by Brahmadeva, in which case we have no responsibility. So it is said, what God has done, he has to undo. ಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ ಅವರೇ ಅನ್ಡೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಗಂಟು ಹಾಕಿದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಬಿಚ್ಚೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ. ಯಾರು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೋ ಅವರೇ ಗಂಟು ಬಿಚ್ಚಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಹಂ ತೇಜಸ ಕಶ್ಯಪಸ್ಯ. ಸೊ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ತೇಜಸ್ಸಿದೆ. ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ರಿಲಿಯನ್ಸ್, ಪವರ್, and that tejas is important. Tejasa. The word tejas has got many meanings. And Kashyapa,
Morning, I'm Levi. Nice to meet you. I have an apprentice with me. His name's Brady. You care if we go over the job real quick? Yeah, sure. So when I spoke with James this morning, we said we were going from the house about.
so Kashyapasya tejasa varmana aham parivrataha. That is the correction. ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಪ್ರಪಂಚ ಎಲ್ಲ ದೇವರ ತೇಜಸ್ಸಿಂದ, ದೇವರ ರಕ್ಷಣಾ ಶಕ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವಿತೌಟ್ ದಿ ಇಂಟರ್ಫಿಯರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ಗಾಡ್, ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ಯಾರು ನೋಡಿದರೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ coupled with the divine grace will be the success and fulfillment. So Kashyapasya tejasa aham, Kashyapasya varmana aham, and Kashyapa ಯಾರು ಅಂದರೆ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ ಪರಿವೃತಃ. ಸೊ ಈ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಬೋಧನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿರುವ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಕಶ್ಯಪ ಪ್ರಜಾಪತಿ ಅವರಿಂದಲೇ ದೇವತೆಗಳು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ರಾಕ್ಷಸರು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವಿ ನೋ ದಟ್ ಕಶ್ಯಪ ಪ್ರಜಾಪತಿ is having two wives, Diti and Aditi. Diti gave rise for the Danavas. And Aditi gave rise for the gods. They are brothers. But their choice of lifestyle is different. One chose truth, one chose untruth. One chose dharma and another chose adharma. One chose sattviguna, protection, and another chose himsa. So that's how there is a contrasting sentimental values and performance skills between them, but positively the divine God principle is there to make us go to Devaloka, Devapura, and Amrita, Vancha, and all that. So because of that, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? What are we going to do? ಯಸ್ಮೈ ನಮಃ ಕಶ್ಯಪಸ್ಯ ಯಸ್ಮೈ ನಮಃ. ಸೊ ಅಂಥ ಈಶ್ವರನಿಗೆ, ಅಂಥ ಕಶ್ಯಪ ಪ್ರಜಾಪತಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ವಿ ಗೋ ಡೌನ್ ಅವರ್ ಹೆಡ್ and say that, Aya, nothing is ours. You are the protector, you are the enveloper, and you are cause for our journey, and you are the propeller of our lifestyles. ಶಿವಲಿಂಗ ಇದಾರಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಓದ್ತೇನಪ್ಪ. ಭೂ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ 11th ಪ್ಯಾಸೇಜು, page number 221, up to what I have explained.
ಭೂ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ ಭುಃ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ ಸ್ವಃ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ ಭೂರ್ಭುವಸ್ಸುಃ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಕೋಶಂ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ ಅಮೃತಂ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ.
No, wait. ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ ದೀರ್ಘ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಕಟ್
ಅಮೃತಂ
ಇಟ್.
ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ ಕೋಶಂ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ ಚತುರ್ಜಾಲಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಕೋಶಂ ಯಂ ಮೃತ್ಯುರ್ನಾವಪಶ್ಯತಿ ತಂ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ. ದೇವಾನ್ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ ದೇವಪುರಂ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ. ಪರಿವೃತೋ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ ವರ್ಮಣಾಹಂ ತೇಜಸಾ ಕಶ್ಯಪಸ್ಯ ಯಸ್ಮೈ ನಮಸ್ತಶ್ಚಿರೋ ಧರ್ಮ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡಿ ಗುರುಜಿ ಇದು.
ಸೊ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಆ ಪ್ಯಾಸೇಜು ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಓದ್ಬಿಡು. ಭೂ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ
ಭುಃ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ ಸುಃ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ ಭೂರ್ಭುವಸ್ಸುಃ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಕೋಶಂ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ ಅಮೃತಂ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ ಅಮೃತಕೋಶಂ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ ಚತುರ್ಜಾಲಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಕೋಶಂ ಯಂ ಮೃತ್ಯುರ್ನಾವಪಶ್ಯತಿ ತಂ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ. ದೇವಾನ್ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ ದೇವಪುರಂ ಪ್ರಪದ್ಯೆ. ಪರಿವೃತೋ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ ವರ್ಮಣಾಹಂ ತೇಜಸಾ ಕಶ್ಯಪಸ್ಯ ಯಸ್ಮೈ ನಮಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡಿ ಗುರು.
ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಬಾರ್ನ್, ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಲೆಂಡರ್ ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? ಆ ಕ್ಯಾಲೆಂಡರನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಪ್ಯಾಸೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಋಷಿಗಳು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅವರ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ಸ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ಸು ಹೇ ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಮಲಗೋದು, ಹೋಗೋದು ಅಂದರೆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ಸು, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನು, ಅರ್ನಿಂಗು, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಈ ಮೂರೇ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಪರ್ ಡೇ. ಆದರೆ ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ದಿ ಜ್ಞಾನಂ. ಅಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಜ್ಞಾನ ನಿತ್ಯತ್ವಂ ತತ್ವಜ್ಞಾನಾರ್ಥ ದರ್ಶನಂ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಗೀತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಏನಪ್ಪ ನಿಂದು ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ ತತ್ವಜ್ಞಾನಾರ್ಥ ದರ್ಶನ. ತತ್ವ ಅಂದರೆ ಟ್ರೂತ್. ದಿ ಟ್ರೂತ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್. ಸೊ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಶ್ಯಪಸ್ಯ ತೇಜಸ ವರ್ಮಣ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ ಪರಿವೃತಃ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ by the Paramatma. I hope you understood and appreciate the syllabus that has been given to us by the Rishos. You observe in the literature, the Rishis have not spoken about their personal problems. Rishis have not spoken about their wives. And ಅಂದರೆ ನೀವು ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಲೈಫು ಯಾವ ಲೈಫ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಕಷ್ಟ ಸುಖಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ದೇ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಗೇವ್ ಅಸ್ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್. Because what we experience is common to all people at all generations. There is nothing novelty there. ಆದರೆ ಈ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದಿ ತತ್ವದರ್ಶನಂ, ಇದು ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಟು ಸೀಕ್ ಅಟ್ ಇಟ್. ಪ್ರಪಂಚೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೀಕಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವ ಆ ಕಶ್ಯಪ ಪ್ರಜಾಪತಿ, ಅವ್ರ ಕಶ್ಯಪ ಪ್ರಜಾಪತಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ ಅವನು, ಈಶ್ವರ. ಈಶ್ವರ ಈಶ್ವರಾಣಾಂ, ಈಶ್ವರಿ ಈಶ್ವರೀಣಾಂ ಅಂತ ಒಂದಿದೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಖಡ್ಗಮಾಲ ಸ್ತೋತ್ರಂ. ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್ ದ ಖಡ್ಗಮಾಲ ಆಫ್ ಲಲಿತಾ ಪರಮೇಶ್ವರಿ. And thanks to Seshachalaya, who is making it run in YouTube. And everybody is seeing that, and as we see, people are happy because a dance demonstration or mudra will be a matter of visual also, not video. ಖಡ್ಗಮಾಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರುವ ಕೇಳೋದು ಅದೊಂದು exposure. But when it is being video-like, then it is appreciated. So here, ಹಾಗೆ ಅಮ್ಮ 18 ಸಿದ್ಧಿಗಳು, ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಆಯುಧಗಳು, ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಇಂಟರ್ಫಿರೆನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದಿ ಮಹಿಮಾ ಆರ್ ವೈಭವ ಆಫ್ ದೇವಿ ಲಲಿತಾ ಇನ್ ನಟ್ಶಲ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಖಡ್ಗಮಾಲ. ಮಾಲಾ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಸೀರೀಸ್. ನೌ ವಿ ಗೋ ಟು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾಸೇಜ್ and you can recite it. Namaha tat shiro dharmaha.
Namaha tat shiro dhamaha. Namaha tat shiro dhamaha.
Hey, dharmaha.
Dharmaha. Dharmaha.
Dharmo murdhanam brahma.
Dharmo murdhanam brahma. Dharmo murdhanam brahma.
Uttarahanuhu.
Uttarahanuhu. Uttarahanuhu.
Yagno adhara vishnuhu.
Yajno adhara vishnur. Yajno adhara vishnur.
Adhara vishnur hrudayagum.
Adhara vishnur hrudayagum. Adhara vishnur hrudayagum.
Samvatsaraha prajananam.
Samvatsaraha prajananam. Samvatsaraha prajananam.
Ashvinau purvapadau.
Ashvino purvapadau. Ashvino purvapadau.
Avatrirmedhyam trirmadhyam.
Avatrirmadhyam. Avatrirmadhyam.
Mitravarunau.
Mitravaruna. Mitravaruna.
Aparapadavagnihi. Parapadavagnihi.
Aparapadavagni. Aparapadavagni.
पुच्छस्य प्रथमं काण्डम्
पुच्छस्य प्रथमं काण्डम् पुच्छस्य प्रथमं काण्डम्
तत इन्द्रः
तत इन्द्रः तत इन्द्रः
तत प्रजापतिः
तत प्रजापतिः तत प्रजापतिः
अभयं चतुर्थगुम्
अभयं चतुर्धगुम्
स वा एष अक्षरः
स वा एष दिव्यश्चाक्षर
शिशुमारः
शिशुमारः शिशुमारः
तगुंह य एवम्
तगुम् अय एवं तगुम् अय एवम्
तगुंह य एवम्
तगुम् एवं तगुम् अय एवं
ನೀನು ಹಯ ಅಂತ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕುದುರೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ತಪ್ಪು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡಿಸಿ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬಿಡಿಸಿ ಇದೆಯೋ ಹಂಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಹೌದಾ?
ಸರಿ ಗುರು.
ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಗುರು ಈಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಬೇರೆ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಫಲಿತ ಕೂಡ ಬೇರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಏವಂ ವೇದ
ಏವಂ ವೇದ ಏವಂ ವೇದ
ವೇದಾಪಮು ವೇದಾಪ ಪುನರ್ಮೃತ್ಯುಂ ಜಯತಿ
ವೇದಾಪ पुनर्मृत्युं जयति वेदाप पुनर्मृत्युं जयति
जयति स्वर्गं लोकं
जयति स्वर्गं लोकं जयति स्वर्गं लोकं
नाध्वनि प्रमीयते
नाध्वनि प्रमीयते नाध्वनि प्रमीयते
नाग्नौ प्रमीयते
नाग्नौ प्रमीयते नाग्नौ प्रमीयते
नाप्सु प्रमीयते
नाप्सु प्रमीयते नाप्सु प्रमीयते
नानपत्य प्रमीयते
नानपत्य प्रमीयते नानपत्य प्रमीयते
लघ्वान्नो भवति
लघ्वान्नो भवति लघ्वान्नो भवति
ध्रुवस्त्वमसि
ध्रुवस्त्वमसि ध्रुवत्वमसि
ध्रुवस्य क्षितमसि
ध्रुवस्य क्षितमसि ध्रुवस्य क्षितमसि त्वमसि
ಧ್ರುವಸ್ಯ ಕ್ಷಿತಮಸಿ.
ಧ್ರುವಕ್ಷಶ್ಚಿತಮಸಿ ಧ್ರುವಸ್ಯ ಕ್ಷಿತಮಸಿ.
ನೀನು ಪಾರಾಯಣ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಮ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡು ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲಿಂದ
ಇವಾಗ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅನ್ಯಾಯ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಒಂದೊಂದು ಬಿಡಿಸಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಎ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಿಗ್ನಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೂಯೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಐ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಇಟ್ ಟು ಯು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್. ತ್ವಂ ಭೂತಾನಾಮಧಿಪತಿಃ
ಭೂತಾನಾಮಧಿಪತಿಃ ತ್ವಂ ಭೂತಾನಾಂ ಅಧಿಪತಿಃ
ಅಧಿಪತಿರಸಿ
ಅಧಿಪತಿರಸಿ ಅಧಿಪತಿರಸಿ
ತ್ವಂ ಭೂತಾನಾಗುಂ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠೋಸಿ
ತ್ವಂ ಭೂತಾನಾಗುಂ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠೋऽಸಿ ತ್ವಂ ಭೂತಾನಾಗ್ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠೋऽಸಿ
ತ್ವಾಂ ಭೂತಾನಿ
ತ್ವಾಂ ಭೂತಾನಿ ತ್ವಾಂ ಭೂತಾನಿ
ಉಪಪರ್ಯಾವರ್ತಂತೆ
ಉಪಪರ್ಯಾವರ್ತಂತೆ ಉಪಪರ್ಯಾವರ್ತಂತೆ
ನಮಸ್ತೆ ನಮಃ
ನಮಸ್ತೆ ನಮಃ ನಮಸ್ತೆ ನಮಃ
सर्वं ते नमो नमः
सर्वं ते नमो नमः सर्वं ते नमो नमः
शिशुकुमाराय नमः
शिशुकुमाराय नमः शिशुकुमाराय नमः
ॐ
ॐ
ॐ
ॐ
ಸೊ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಶಿಶುಕುಮಾರ ಅಂದರೆ ಸುಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ್ಯ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಬಾಲಸುಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ್ಯಂ. So I think we can stop here. I'm thankful to the gods that they allowed me to take the class today, not missing the train. And next week, I'll explain to you the remaining portion. So your understanding, ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಏನಾಗತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ there is a negation, ನೇತಿವಾದ is here, and that we'll be able to note down. And ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಬಂದರೆ we are always happier. ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನೆಂದರೆ ವಿಶೇಷವಾದ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಇದ್ದು ಪ್ರವಚನಕಾರರು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಆವಾಗ ಆ ಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿತರಣೆಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಆನ್ ಟೋ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್. ಎನಿವೆ, ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರ ಲೈಫ್ ಒಂದೊಂದು ತರಹ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿವೈನ್. ಸೊ ವಿತ್ ದೀಸ್ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಓಂ ಸ್ವಸ್ತಿ.
ಓಂ ಸಹನಾ ಭವತು सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ तत्सत्. सर्वं श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु, श्रीवासुदेवार्पणमस्तु, श्रीवेदपुरुषाशीर्वादोऽस्तु. ॐ श्रीमातृचरणारविन्दार्पणमस्तु. ॐ तत्सत्. हरि ओं. नमस्ते.
ವಿಘ್ನಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲದೇ ಇರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಸುಗಮವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇವತೆಗಳ ಅನುಗ್ರಹದಿಂದ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿರೋದನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋ ಇದು ಶಕ್ತಿನೂ ನೀಡುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅನುಕೂಲನೂ ನೀಡುತ್ತೆ. ನಾನು ಹೋದ್ವಾರ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ. ಹೋದ್ವಾರ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲ್ ಬಂದು 1 hour ಸರಿಯಾದ ಈ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಕೂಡ. ನಾನು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀನಿ, ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತುಂಬಾ ತಾಗಾಯ್ತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಸತಿ ಕಾಲ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ